So here's the deal. The Corsair K100 Air promises a flagship gaming keyboard experience packed into something as thin as a laptop. But after spending a week with it, I realized there are trade-offs Corsair's ads don't quite highlight. Is this ultra-slim form factor really worth it? Or did some important things get sacrificed for the look? Product Overview. The Corsair K100 Air is Corsair's ultra-thin, wireless mechanical gaming keyboard, introduced back in 2025. It uses Cherry MX ultra-low-profile tactile switches, sports per-key RGB, and supports tri-mode connectivity, SLIPSTREAM sub-1 millisecond wireless, Bluetooth, or wired via USB with an 8,000 Hz polling rate. It's clearly designed for gamers who want both top-tier performance and a super slim, modern profile. Performance. Gaming. I played several fast-paced competitive titles using the wired mode. The 8,000 Hz polling feels incredibly responsive. Input latency is super low, and I didn't notice any weird lag or dropped key presses. That said, while the polling rate is nuts, if you're not rocking a super high refresh rate monitor, you probably won't feel its full benefit, similar to what Hardware Canucks pointed out in their review of Corsair's 4,000 Hz style polling keyboards. Typing and productivity. Typing on those low-profile Cherry switches is a cool mix. It's not mushy like a laptop keyboard, you get that satisfying bump, but because the keys don't travel that far, I made more typos than usual at first. Wireless stability. Using it over SLIPSTREAM or Bluetooth, pretty solid. I switched between devices mid-session without hiccup more often than I expected, and there was no perceivable lag when gaming wirelessly. In real-world use, it's a keyboard that feels surprisingly premium for how flat it is, especially once you get used to the key feel. Features and tech. Tri-mode connectivity. Why it's great? You can game wired at lightning speed one moment, then switch to Bluetooth to type on your laptop or tablet. Super flexible. 8,000 Hz hyperpolling. Why it matters? This is serious overkill for most, but for competitive gamers, lower input latency could translate to faster response times, especially in fast Twitch games. Cherry MX ultra-low-profile tactile switches. Why you should care? Gives you mechanical feedback in a small, sleek form factor, great for long typing sessions, and feels more solid than a typical laptop keyboard. Long battery life. Corsair rates it for up to 50 hours with RGB on, and up to 200 hours when lighting is off. That means you could realistically go days to weeks between charges, depending on how flashy you get. iCUE support and onboard memory. You get full access to Corsair's iCUE software to program macros, lighting profiles, and save up to 50 profiles on the 8 MB of onboard memory. Dedicated media controls and volume roller. There's a physical roller and dedicated media keys, so you can adjust volume, skip tracks, or perform custom actions, all without leaving your flow. Design and build. The unnoticed brushed aluminum frame feels very premium. At its thinnest point, it's just 11 millimeters. That's laptop level thin. Despite being slim, it feels solid under your hands, not like a cheap ultra-thin keyboard. The keycaps are low profile, but some users and reviewers note they show oil or shine more easily over time. There's no wrist rest, but the typing angle feels fine once you're settled. Pros. Tri-mode connectivity for maximum device flexibility. 8,000 Hz polling for ultra-low latency performance. Long battery life. Cons. Flat key profile can cause more typos. Keycaps can get shiny or oily over time. Final verdict. If you're a competitive gamer who cares deeply about input latency and wants a wired experience that's blazing fast, this is a killer choice. The 8,000 Hz polling and tactile low-profile switches make it feel incredibly responsive. If you're a multi-device user who switches between desktop, laptop, or even tablet, the tri-mode connectivity is a huge win. You don't have to compromise performance to go wireless. If you're more of a typist or developer, the slim design is compelling, but you'll want to get used to the shallower key travel. There's a learning curve and some typos will happen. That said, if budget is tight or you don't care about ultra-low latency or wireless flexibility, a more traditional mechanical keyboard might give you more value. But for what it is, an ultra-thin, high-performance keyboard, the K100 Air delivers.